More than 20 governors met with the president both in person and virtually, echoing the White House and saying Mr. Biden will stay in the race and he's in it to win. The wave of support coming as a new Decision Desk HQ poll shows 80% of registered voters are concerned with the president's cognitive health. NewsNation's Alina Shirazi is live at the White House. And Alina, there are even growing concerns from other members of Congress.
Just the latest shoe to drop. Nick, Massachusetts Congressman Seth Moulton is the latest Democrat to come out against President Biden. He says he has grave concerns the president can beat Donald Trump in November, adding that he respects those who've already pushed for the president to step aside and urging Democrats to, quote, have all viable options on the table in order to win the election. And Representative Moulton's concerns about President Biden's chances playing out in the latest New York Times CNN poll that shows former President Trump leading by 8 percentage points among registered voters. And we know that lawmakers and voters are still worried about President Biden's age, his cognitive health, amongst other things. The Biden administration, though, has been adamant the past few days and weeks that he's staying in the race. Nick.
And now, Alina, I know that those governors met with the president, but what are you hearing that they learned, or what are they saying after that meeting?
Yeah, Nick, so a group of over 20 governors did meet yesterday at the White House. And I was speaking with you then. They were just essentially determining, is President Biden fit to serve another term? They were speaking with him. They said, yes, he is. They're committed to helping reelect him as well. But this group discussed the importance of beating Donald Trump as a main focus in getting Democrats elected across the country in November. They say that President Biden acknowledged he was exhausted during the debates, and they aren't wavering support because of one poor performance.
We were honest about the concerns that we were hearing from people. And we were also honest about the fact that as the president continued to tell us and show us that he was all in, that we said that we would stand with him. Because as Governor Walz said, the president has always had our backs. We're going to have his back as well.
And President Biden, we know, has 2 key campaign stops in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin this weekend before he and Vice President Harris campaign in Nevada together. Next Tuesday, he'll be in Wilmington, Delaware as well this weekend. Nick.
Alina, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.